dich stark durchziehen, munter Straße ein und
Number 6, Floodwater, from Schubert's song cycle Winterreise. The poetry is by Wilhelm Müller. The translation here is mine. And what I like about this translation is when you hear the piece and you hear how odd the juxtaposition of the different rhythms are, you get the only sanity in rhythm really is in my little translation right here. It's just very straightforward. Cold snow, hot tears, like a magnet, pain sears. Drip, drip, water flow finds her house, cold snow. And that's about as simple as you're ever going to get, because the piece itself is angst-ridden,
Yes.
just in its rhythmic structure.
Right, right. And it's really kind of it's a massive piece, this one. I don't know. It and maybe it's because we take it so damn slow. I don't know.
I think, well, as I was running it with you earlier, I mean, and I made that comment. Okay, you vented for 4 pieces. You vented.
Right.
Then you got to Lindenbaum, and you started to, you started to understand that.
Reflect a little bit.
Reflect, yeah. And then you get to this, the second reflective piece, and he just goes right for the bottom.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a lot of balls to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I would have expected this in the 23rd spot out of 24, not in this spot.
Right. Yeah, it is so dark and reflective of the pain that the lover is going through, but I think at this point there's a little bit of enjoyment of the pain. I mean, the lines are so beautiful, and the way they flow up and they just flow out of you, and
I mean, I think it is narcissistic, but it's beautifully narcissistic. It's not like he's trying to manipulate anybody else. It's just him and himself. I mean, there's nobody else out there. Right. He's not hurting.
He's all alone. That's
yeah,
right.
And it's high German romanticism at that point.
And the lines will back off, and they'll become really reflective and sort of there's a bit of repose, and then just from the gut comes a shout. The final phrase and of the first and the second verse of God damn it, that's where she lives. Mm-hmm. And it's just marvelous stuff, and it's so spare.
Oh man, and the music goes nowhere. It's static. Mm-hmm. And in that staticness, he's really given us that stark quality of, oh shit, this is all there is. This is all there's going to be. This is my life.
This is where I've landed, and it is a resting point. I think you're very right in the cycle itself, and it follows naturally from the Lindenbaum, because as before in number 3, he's maybe realizing it's over, but he's really starting to digest the fact that it's over at this point.
This is very different from number 3. Number 3 has sort of the foreshadowing of this.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, and this one
he's still grappling with it. There's so many things going on. Number 3, but here he's like, oh
my
shit.
God,
here it is. This is the.
It's like you hear this one, you're like, okay, now where do we go from here?
Right.
Because this is so depressing.
It's so dark. It is. Yeah.
Mancher Tränen aus